Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to create the pages of an open book, just like the one on the picture here or here. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to go to the front view and I'm going to create a spline for the very bottom page here, as well as I'm going to create a spline for the very top page as well. Think of these splines as the shapes of the pages when a book is opened up. And then I'll need a cloner object, and I'm gonna place the splines in the cloner. So let's just go back to the perspective view. And first thing that we need to do now is we need to set the cloner object to linear mode and set it to blend between the objects inside the cloner. And it's really important to set the distance to 0 everywhere. And as you can see now, another spline appeared between the two original splines, and we can increase the count of the splines, and let's just say 30 is enough pages for now. And if I zoom in, you can see that the cloner object sort of blends between the two splines and creates more splines in the middle. And what we need to do with these splines is that we need to extrude them, but if we extrude them now, it's going to look like this, which is pretty bad. So first we need to set the direction to along the Z axis and set the offset for 21 centimeters, which is perfect for our book. But as you can see, it only extrudes the first spline, and that's because the extrude object takes the first spline into account and then it stops working basically. So we will need a connect object here, put the cloner in the connect object, and now the extrude. Think of this whole set of objects and splines as one object, and extrudes all the pages, as you can see. And now we need to give it some thickness. So what I would do is that I would create a cloth surface, put the extrude object in the cloth surface, and give it a thickness of like a very little amount, something like 0.005 should be fine, but you can play around with that. Yeah, so that's basically it. You can create the other side of the book the same way. Oh, and one more thing. What I would do is that I would randomize the pages a little bit, because in real life nothing is perfect. So click on the cloner object, press Shift C and type in random, and it's already applied to the cloner object and created a huge mess, but that's fine, we can fix it. Click on the random, tag disable, don't disable, but reduce these numbers to something very, very tiny, I'd say. I wouldn't even do the positions, I would probably do the scale a little bit, uniform scale, and I'd do something like even 0.1 is too much, even 0.005 is too much, so let's go down to 0.001, and now as you can see, it's sort of created a bit of a difference between the pages, and it's going to look a lot more realistic. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.